Money. It's something we think about every day. We work for it, save it, spend it, and sometimes worry about it. But money is more than just a tool for transactions. It's deeply connected to how we live, think, and relate to the world. And over time, some of the greatest thinkers, philosophers, economists, and writers have shared powerful truths about it. In this video, we'll explore 10 profound quotes about money from top scholars and what they really mean for your financial life. First, we begin with a quote from Will Rogers. Too many people spend money they haven't earned to buy things they don't want, to impress people they don't like. This quote hits hard because it reveals a painful truth about modern life. Many of us fall into the trap of living above our means just to keep up appearances. We buy the latest gadgets, wear designer clothes, or lease expensive cars, not because we need them, but to appear successful. The result? Debt, stress, and a never-ending cycle of financial pressure. The lesson here is to focus on what truly matters to you. Don't let other people's opinions dictate your spending. Next is a quote from Benjamin Franklin. Beware of little expenses. A small leak will sink a great ship. What Franklin understood centuries ago still holds true today. It's not always the big purchases that ruin us. It's the constant stream of small, thoughtless ones. $5 on coffee here, $10 on takeout there, and suddenly you're wondering where your paycheck went. Just like a tiny leak can sink a mighty ship, tiny habits can derail your financial goals. Pay attention to the small stuff, and you'll protect the bigger picture. Third, we have ancient wisdom from the Stoic philosopher Seneca. It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more that is poor. Seneca shifts the conversation away from what we earn to how we feel about what we have. A person may earn a modest income and still feel rich if they're content. On the other hand, someone with millions may feel poor if they always want more. Craving without satisfaction leads to misery, no matter how much money you have. Real wealth starts in the mind, with gratitude and self-control. The fourth quote, also from a Stoic thinker, Epictetus, continues this theme. Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants. We are constantly taught to measure wealth by accumulation, but Epictetus offers a different lens, simplicity. If your needs are few and your desires are in check, then you're already wealthy. When we reduce what we want, we increase our peace of mind. That's not to say ambition is bad, but chasing more without a limit will never satisfy us. The fewer wants you have, the freer you are. The fifth quote is a practical gem from Jack Benny. Try to save something while your salary is small. It's impossible to save after you begin to earn more. This quote touches on one of the biggest myths about money, that saving will get easier when we earn more. But in reality, as our income rises, so do our expenses, unless we develop discipline early on. If you can save when you make very little, you'll be in an even better position when you make more. The habit matters more than the amount. Build that muscle early, and it'll serve you for life. Our sixth quote comes from the legendary showman P.T. Barnum. Money is a terrible master, but an excellent servant. This line is about power and control. If money controls your life, your choices, your mood, your relationships, then it becomes your master. But if you control your money with clarity and purpose, it becomes your servant. Money is neither good nor bad. It's a tool. And like any tool, it can build something great or cause damage, depending on who is using it. Seventh, we look at the words of playwright George Bernard Shaw. The lack of money is the root of all evil. This is a twist on the old saying that money itself is the root of all evil. Shaw argues the opposite. It's the absence of money, poverty, that often drives people to desperation and immoral acts. When people are struggling just to survive, the rules of society can fall apart. This quote is a reminder of why financial education, access to opportunities, and fair wages are so important. Financial stability doesn't just help individuals, it strengthens communities. Our eighth quote, often attributed to Albert Einstein, is not strictly about money, but it has powerful implications for how we view financial success. Not everything that can be counted counts, and not everything that counts can be counted. This quote reminds us not to measure our value only in dollars. Yes, Money matters, but so do relationships, health, joy, and purpose. Some of the most meaningful things in life can't be calculated in a spreadsheet. Don't fall into the trap of thinking that only the visible numbers define success. Your time, your energy, your peace of mind. These are forms of wealth too. The ninth quote is short but sharp, from an unknown author. The real measure of your wealth is how much you'd be worth if you lost all your money. Imagine your bank account dropped to zero. What would you still have? Your skills, your reputation, your network, your mindset. These are your true assets. This quote teaches us to invest not just in stocks and real estate, but in ourselves. When you have inner wealth, knowledge, integrity, adaptability, you can bounce back from anything. That's the kind of wealth no one can take away. And finally, our 10th quote, again credited to Albert Einstein. Compound interest is the eighth wonder of the world. He who understands it, earns it. He who doesn't, pays it. This quote captures the power of time and patience in building wealth. Compound interest rewards consistency. A dollar invested wisely and left to grow multiplies over time, far more than you might expect. On the flip side, if you're in debt, compound interest works against you. Understanding this one principle can be the difference between financial success and financial struggle. Start early, stay steady, and let time do the heavy lifting. In conclusion, these 10 quotes offer not just financial advice, but timeless wisdom. They challenge how we think, feel, and act around money. Some remind us to be disciplined. Others encourage gratitude and simplicity. And all of them point toward one truth. Money, when used with purpose and understanding, can enhance our lives. But when misunderstood, it can control or even destroy us. If any of these quotes spoke to you, take a moment to reflect. Which one felt most relevant to your current situation? Let us know in the comments. And if you want more financial wisdom and timeless insight, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. This is Finance Academy, where we help you master money one idea at a time.